Hey guys, my name is Karan. I'm originally from Bangalore and I'm currently studying BA at Lebo College of Business, Drexel University in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Every year, about 250,000 Indian students fly to the United States alone for their higher education. Now, if I assume every student might have 10 questions each, then we're looking at over 2.5 million questions. But recently I realized something. I am a board member of the Student Association at my university and have been in touch with so many Indian students who are planning to fly to the United States this year. They have been asking me questions, clarifications on a lot of things. While answering their questions, I noticed everyone had their own set of questions, but there were a bunch of common questions that all students had. I know there are a lot of channels that guide Indian students flying to the US for the first time, but this year the plan has changed. Hell, the world has changed. So, this channel addresses a bunch of questions that you might have if you are an Indian student flying to the United States for the first time this year for a higher education. I've listed out a bunch of questions and topics on which all Indian students might need information on. Information that is available online but might have changed because of the COVID scenario. So, a bunch of topics that I've listed out are the current education policy in the United States, the way classes usually get conducted in the US, and how they are currently being conducted now. How much of United States can you actually experience during this COVID period and when everyone is practicing social distancing? The kind of food availability in United States, the status of supermarkets, how much of the food trucks are open, how are the restaurants functioning, etc. What is the kind of social interaction that is being followed in the United States? Will you be able to go out? Will you be able to interact with Americans? Will you be able to network, meet your potential employers, etc., etc., etc.? What is the dating scene like in the United States? Of course, you've got Tinder, you've got Bumble, and a bunch of other dating apps. But are you able to date? Are you able to meet new people, etc.? What are the kind of job opportunities that you might have right now? And this also covers the job opportunities which students might take up while they are doing their course, which might be a part-time job, working as a server, working at a supermarket, etc. The next question is kind of immediate. How do you get your student visa and how do you crack your visa interview? This is a question that I've got from every single Indian student. No matter how prepared you are, no matter what your background is, when you enter that US embassy, there is a sense of nervousness that sets in. So, how do you crack that interview? How do you crack the university interview? Every university is looking for something specific. How do you identify that? How do you tap into it? How do you make it your strength? And how do you use that to crack the university interview? How do you get bank loans and forex card, especially during the time of COVID? What kind of universities you must choose for your specific course? For example, not a lot of Indian students realize even before choosing the university that first you choose your city. If you're doing a business course, it might be in economics, business analytics, finance, marketing, supply chain. You don't go to the West Coast, you stick to the East Coast. You go to Washington, New York, Boston, Philadelphia. You cannot go to LA or San Francisco. So, what are the filters you need to use before you choose a university? Another very important question. How can you get a higher scholarship from the university you get accepted from? Yes, it is possible to negotiate the amount of scholarship that your university is giving you currently. How do you do that? Where does the process start? So that is a very important question, and there are many other such important questions and topics that every Indian student wants someone to cover, especially because the answers to these questions have changed. They are not the same the way they were last year because of the global pandemic, because of the political changes in the United States, and the travel ban that has been imposed by US and so many countries based on the situation of COVID that the country is going through. So based on all these questions, I've decided to make a video every 3 days. These might involve videos which are research based. These might involve interviews of current students who are in United States. These might involve interactions with students who just graduated. These might be interaction with students who've just flown into United States and how difficult it was to fly into the country. Or these might be videos where I would actually go ahead and visit a place or show you the university or show you a United States supermarket so that you can get a look and feel of what you can expect before you fly into the country. So I hope this channel is going to be useful for each and every one of you. I suggest you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you know every single time a new video is out. I'm sure we have a lot to learn from each other. So if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. If you have any topics that you want me to cover, please leave that in the comments. If there is a place in the United States that you want me to visit, from a supermarket to a university to a park, leave that in the comments and I will make sure I get to them as soon as possible. I look forward to our exciting journey ahead. Good luck and I'll see you at the next video. Bye bye.